The movie begins in ancient China in a village between two islands. There is a little girl playing in water. Her father telling her stay away from water because there is a monster and can eat her. She started to cry after hearing this, and he started joking with her, jumping into the water and doing silly things to get her attention, and she started to laugh. But suddenly something attacked the father. No one recognized what is happening until the blood filled the water. The villagers freaked out after knowing the monster in the water, and they started asking help from a demon hunter. Suddenly a demon hunter started to attack the monster. We see a water devil, and he told them that was the monster, and he was possessed by demons. The villager was so happy. They appreciate his work, and they collect money to thank him. But someone comes out and told them he's lying, and that's not the monster, and the monster is in the water. The hunter was angry and told them he is possessed by demons, so they attacked him and tied him, and they started celebrating and getting water after knowing the monster is dead. But after a while, Dong saw the monster, and he started to panic and warning them, but no one was hearing him. But suddenly the monster attacked someone and eat him. The villager was freaked out, and they get out from the water, but he told them not to move because the monster can feel them. No one was hearing him. On the other side was a girl. She was running into her mother, but the monster saw her and attacked her with his tongue. But the villager saved her in the last moment. But the monster was angry and jumped and took her. The mother jumped into water after seeing this event. She asked the monster to get her child back, but the monster attacked her and ate her too. The monster knows how to confuse them and eat them one by one. At this time, Dong succeeded to escape the rope and succeed to save a baby who was in danger. He tried to balance the wood until the child came toward him. He succeeded to save the child in the last moments, and he succeeded to get the monster on the stage. The villagers tried to get the monster on the land, but they couldn't until some fat girl jumped into the wood and pulled him out. Once he get in the land, he transformed into a human. The villager was so angry and they ran to kill him, but Dong stopped them in the last moment and told them he specialized in hunting demons and monsters, and he started performing it to expel the devil from him. But the monster get angry and started to beat him. Meanwhile, there is a girl get to the monster and beat him and get him in a bag and shrink the bag. We know her name is Duang, and she is specialized in hunting monster and demons like him, but she started to make fun of him and his techniques, and the villagers start to thank her to save them. Meanwhile, he's so sad and get back to his master and told him everything happened, and he told him it's not easy to change devil to good, and if you'd like to upgrade your skills, you have to go to some specific restaurant, and that's his next mission, and he have to defeat the monster there. On the other side, we see two people. They are about to eat in some restaurant, and they admire the food, especially the meat, and the owner of the restaurant joins him, but he couldn't talk, and they started make him to talk by any means, and once he talked, he make his mouth really big, and they know he's a master, and they recognize the meat is for humans, but it was so late because he attacked them and ate them. Meanwhile, Don't get to the restaurant, and he started to see things as it is, but the waiter tried to make him sit down as much as she can, but he could see everything as it is, and he saw all of these bodies, and he asked her to show her real face, but she get angry. In the same time, Duang get to the situation and save them again, and she started to attack different monsters until she defeats them, until she attacked the owner of the restaurant, but he transformed to a pig, and she asked Dong to hold him in his mouth. Once he get him, she get him in her mouth and put him in the bag again, but he was so strong and get out from the bag. They know he's so strong, so they start to run away, and while they're running, they start to know each other. After that, they succeed to escape, but she start to flirt with him, but he left her and get back to his master. After his master heard him, he told him this kind of monsters he can't defeat them, but someone can, and this one is the Monkey King. And to find him, you have to go to search for the 5 fingers of Buddha in some cave. He defeats the Monkey King and make the cave his cage, and he start warning him about the Monkey King and how much he's manipulated and smart, and he have to not listen to him. And to make the Monkey King accept him and help him, he have to show him his book. He start his journey, and while he's walking, he met hunters, and they kill anyone they met, and suddenly he recognized they even have Duang with them. But after a while, he recognized they are manipulate him to accept to marry her. He get angry and refused. She get angry and get him in the cage and start to make everything to make him change his mind. Meanwhile, they are attacked by the big monster, but some fighters get in the event and saved them, but the big monster run away, and we see strong fighters and they start to argue who's the ones that will end the big monster, but Dong stopped them and told them it doesn't matter who can, and they have to unite to defeat him. No one listened to him but Duang, and she started to flirt with him again, and he get angry and he told her to get out of his way, and all of that was in front of everyone. Her heart was broken from that, and she told him he's so cruel, and took the book from his hand and tore it up. So he continued his journey alone, and after a long time he gets thirsty and he recognized he can't find him, but after he drank, he was looking into the sun and the water, and he recognized The mountain in front of him makes the Buddha shape, and he recognizes the cave is there, and once he get there, he finds the Monkey King. And he told him everything, and the Monkey King told him, if you wanna get the big monster, you have to make a ceremony, and it's like you have to get some pretty girl in front of the moon and she have to dance. Suddenly Dong get in the situation and she volunteered to do this, and she start to dance in front of the moon, and they succeed to get the big monster, and they start to fight him, and the Monkey King start to fight him and he defeat him. After that, Dong started to flirt with him again, trying to make him her husband, but he refused and he get angry, but she apologized this time and told him she gets the book together again and he can use it again. After that, the Monkey King asked Dong some favor. He told him he wanna see the moonlight, and he couldn't because there is some flower in front of the cave and he have to cut it to get the light in the cave. But after he helped him, he transformed to the monster shape and start to attack him and cut his hair. Meanwhile, they were the fighters and start to fight the Monkey King, but he defeats him because he was so strong. Dong didn't like to attack him because he believed in the good in his heart, but the Monkey King start to attack him and he was about to kill him, but Dong get in the situation and start to fight the Monkey King, but he was so strong and killed her. Dong was so sad and start to cry and told her he's sorry, and he admit he loved her from the first minute. After that, he transformed to Buddha shape and he start to the Monkey King and make him feel the good in his heart, and he succeed to transform his monster shape to human shape, and he get back to his master and he told him his journey is just about to start because there is a lot of monsters in different places and he have to heal them from the monster and demons, but he have to get help from his new allies, and they are the three monsters that he met them in his first journey, the Monkey King and the big monster and the lake monster, and they start their own journey and they met in their way the soul of Duang.